Kayla. I'm our Senior Social Media Manager at Metajuice. We're here for Paris Blockchain Week 2023. I'm here with John, who is the president and founder of Metajuice, and we're going to be interviewing people and asking some questions about Web3. We also have some fun questions I'd like to ask.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? I would say yes. I would say yes. It's a unique sandwich. It's surrounded by bread, and I think that might be the indicator.
I'm British, so I obviously have very strong feelings about like sandwiches, about anything in between two pieces of bread. So I'm going to say controversially, no, absolutely not.
Okay, not a sandwich.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm going to go with yeah, because I love sandwiches. Got meat, could be two buns, so it's a perfect sandwich for me.
You know what? I don't know if this is a good answer, but I'm going to say a little bit of both. I think from highly decentralized, metaverses where almost anything goes, and the community votes on things, and who knows what's going to go down, and there's not a sheriff in town helping keep order or the economy working well. Then you got the other end of the spectrum, the more centralized worlds, where things are cleaner, maybe a little more Jetsons. So I think it's going to be a little bit of both.
I think that the future of blockchain, I wouldn't say necessarily more like the Jetsons. It's going to enable us as humans to further connect utilizing digital collectibles. So I think it's not going to look too different from this, except I think maybe we might get the opportunity to wear some pretty cool augmented reality glasses that kind of provide an additional opportunity to get to know each other and get to know our surroundings, perhaps in a more intimate, connected format.
Well, I'm going to say neither, because I don't want to live in a dystopian state. I want to have more equality. I want to see more women have more visibility, more power, more empathy globally. So I definitely don't want to see a replica of what we have already in the Web 2 world.
And so how did you enter Web3?
I've worked with artists for a really long time. I could see there was huge opportunities just working in blockchain for artists, and it's specifically emerging talent. The old school gallery system was super closed, for instance.
Yeah.
When I was finishing up my PhD, we had a guest speaker come to my university who wrote a book called Life After Google. After he kind of opened my mind up to how blockchain works and how that could provide a better future for everyone, I said I got to start learning about this stuff, and so I dug into it, learned about fungible tokens, and now I'm a full-on degenerate in the non-fungible token realm. So I fully am grateful for that economist for giving me a chance to learn about the potential of Web3.
I came to Web3 in 2017 when I was leaving a past venture that I had started, because I was talking to Darren Sway, the CEO of Together Labs, our parent company, about InView. He actually suggested, hey, take a look at blockchain and what it might do for our ecosystem. We had an idea that we were never going to force it. If crypto assets weren't a good fit for InView, we were not going to force it into that environment.
Absolutely.
But the opposite was true, in a positive way, of course, that this ecosystem is just made for crypto assets, as long as it's done the right way, right? As long as you integrate it the right way.
People want to own what they buy.
It really is true. It really is true. That's, by the way, one of the key tenets is ownership, right? For the first time, users can truly own the assets, their earnings, the digital items that they've purchased or earned or been gifted on the platform.
Yeah, so tell us about what LiQWYD is doing.
So LiQWYD Labs is a Web3 advisory consultancy. We really have become the go-to and specialist for fashion, and specifically the luxury side. Because of my time spent at Rarible, one of the NFT marketplaces, as head of artist relationships, I'm really plugged into the whole value add of the tech that supports and underlines the creative process. So actually, now that I'm working with fashion brands and advising them, it's really helping them understand all the opportunities of you know, whether they should take a gaming route or whether they should be going in an art direction. How exploratory should they be? But it's because it needs to be consistent with their brand DNA. And it gives them confidence, because it's very intimidating. I had to kind of put down everything that I was doing before to really focus and understand the technology that kind of is powering this revolution, this creative revolution.
Well, the elevator pitch is we're really unlocking the value of the metaverse. Metajuice is fortunate to be working with IMVU, that is the world's largest social metaverse. And as we've added Web3 technologies, crypto assets like Vcoin, Vcore, and NFTs, it really has become the world's largest Web3 social metaverse.
My name's Jonathan Button, and I'm working with Rosie Labs to help onboard individuals into Web3.
So some people are trying to make the transition. What sort of skills or expertise would you say are valuable for professionals or maybe even college students today looking to get into Web3?
Like, I'm an academic at heart, so I'm going to go with like education, you know, like I hate homework, but really in this current phase of Web3, there's a lot of friction and you really got to do your homework. And in Web3, we're still in the wild, wild west. So if you don't know what you're doing, it's very easy for people to take advantage of you. So do your homework, do some research. You get a chance, come to events like this. Once you get to the point where you can't Google the answer that you're looking for, you're getting really close to where it's a good time to start playing around with it and testing out your ideas. There's a lot of great people with knowledge. Talk to my lady right here. I'm sure you're filled with it.
Filled with knowing how to avoid scams, yeah.
That's good.
I would say for anyone kind of like thinking about exploring the space, being active and engaged and participating, coming to events like this, talking to as many people, gaining a really broad perspective is super valuable. I would say you absolutely have to understand crypto, some of the ideology behind Web3. There's a ton of great resource and information out there and amazing podcasts. I would say participate more than anything.
Yeah, raise your hand, ask a question.
Right, yes, yeah.
I think the ability to learn
Yes.
and distill that learning is so key. And I think that's key for anybody in your career, let alone if you've got a desire to be in what crypto is today, which is a fast-moving, brand new, highly dynamic space, right? Where it's really important that that you have not only that curiosity but ability to learn.
Pineapple on pizza. How do we feel about that?
All the way. Do
Yes,
it. Let's
okay.
go. Yes.
I agree.
I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of pineapple on pizza. I'm a fan of taco pizza. I love pizza. So put more toppings, more goodness
Any
together.
variation?
Any variations. I'm not a purist.
Okay, pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
I'll go yay. My wife hates it, but all day long, sign me up for that one. I'm a Hawaiian guy, so let's go.
No judgment here. No judgment on
Thank you.
pineapple pizza zone.